man. It's Kenneth Arthur for Field Goals. Here, now, in the here. We're talking about the Seahawks. That's what we do. That's why I said certain things like 12th man, Seahawks, and field goals. That's what we're talking about here. So, welcome. You've already been here before, probably. If you just got here for the first time, welcome. Sorry about my face. But you're going to have to deal with it if you want to hear about the Seattle Seahawks. They just beat the Carolina Panthers. They moved to 3-2. I said that as long as they were winning, I was going to keep it classy. So I put back on the tie, and we're getting classier as we move along this season. If we beat the Patriots, though, I might have to put on a suit. And if we keep going past that, we're talking tux. We're talking Cavassier. We're talking the most elegant wines that I've ever dined in my life. Okay? So we're going to see what happens. But if they lose, and then they lose again, and then they lose again, then who knows? I could be living on the street drinking urine out of a can. But let's hope that doesn't happen. We just beat the Panthers. If you saw my article on field goals today, you're going to see just how great the defense is. If you didn't see it, go to the website. Again, that's www.fieldgoals.internet.website.browser.com.org.net. And then you'll see why this defense has been so dominating. And they haven't done it against shoddy opponents either. They've gone on and they said, hey, Aaron Rodgers, eat it. They said, oh, hey, Tony Romo, come in under our house. No, it's not. It's cool. It's cool. No, you can come in. Bam, I shot you because you were breaking and entering. They blamed it on Tony Romo because he entered their property. You shouldn't do that because when you come to our property, we can do whatever we want. And we can tell the police that you broke in. And that's what we did to Tony Romo and Aaron Rodgers. And then we went down to Carolina and we gave Cam Newton the worst game of his career. That defense is no joke. It's not funny, ha-ha. It's funny, weird. This defense is getting weird. It's going to get sacks. It's going to get racks. It's going to get tax. It's going to keep on taxing that ass. That's what the Seattle Seahawks defense is doing in 2012. It's the number one ranked defense. Coming in next week, we got the number one ranked offense, the New England Patriots. That's going to be the game, the test for this defense to see what they can do against Tom Brady, Wes Welker, Rob Gronkowski, Brandon Lloyd, maybe Aaron Hernandez, whatever. Bring them all. Bring the whole party. You know what? Because, like I said, we're going to say, hey, come on in. It's cool. No, I'm not going to shoot you and say that you broke in. I'm not going to do that. Oh, bam! I did it anyway. That's what we're going to be looking forward to with Week 6, New England Patriots. On the other hand, on the flip side, on the coin flip, on the flippy floppy, you got the 31st ranked passing offense against the 30th ranked passing defense. Is Russell Wilson going to top 300 yards? Is he going to actually have a big game for the first time in his career? Side note, he had a pretty good game against the Carolina Panthers. Nobody's talking about it. I don't know. We'll see. It's not so much about passing yards. If you read that field goals article today, I'll tell you that Cam Newton is 0-7 in his top 7 passing yardage games. It's not just about passing yards. I tell you what, I know that the offense is not very good. But as long as Russell Wilson is completing over 60% of his passes and the Seahawks are staying on the positive side of 500, you're not going to see Matt Flynn. Pete Carroll's going to beat that drum like he's been beating for the past 3 months. It's all about Russell Wilson for Pete and Seattle. And as long as he's making completions and the Seahawks are winning, even if the whole thing is on the defense, you're going to see Russell Wilson. So you might as well hop on the Wilson train and toot the caboose, okay? Let's see what happens this week. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to go over. I'm really interested to see what this Seahawks can do against the New England Patriots because I think the NFC is just so much better than the AFC. So go on, come on over to our coast, New England. You bring the lobster, we'll bring the crab, and we'll have a sea fest. Okay? Subscribe to the channel, I guess, and stuff. SB Nation was like all, hey, Kenny, why don't you get this many subscribers to your channel? And I was like, yeah, whatever. No, it's cool. And they're like, no, seriously, do it. And I was like, all right, guys, I'll do it. And then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I almost have the most subscribers of any NFL channel for SB Nation. So let's do it. All right? It may not even be a big deal to you. Maybe you don't go to YouTube that often. Just click subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, and let's show them that the 12th man is the best, most loyal fans in the world because I already know that they are. You can follow me on Twitter at Kenneth Arthur S. You can go to field goals. You can do all that crap. I don't care. And then afterwards, you know, watch Homeland. It's a good show. All right? We'll see you next time. I'm Kenneth Arthur.